This lady got her visa approved by doing something unique and giving wonderful responses and answers that can inform the way others will prepare or others prepare for their visa interview. So in this video, I'm going to analyze this lady's transcript and share with you what she did right and why she got her visa approved. Let's get right into the video. The transcript and the way the interview went will serve as a guide to many people who are confused about how to approach their own visa interview. I always say transcripts are guidelines. They are not exactly what happened at the interview room. And many visa approval or denier have some other reasons that might not be captured on the transcript. So this transcript analysis should always be taken as a guide, but not an ultimate way of approaching the visa interview. This interview happened in Ghana, Accra, and the applicant is coming to study MA in communication at the University of Minnesota. Let's see how wonderfully she got her visa and ways we can all learn from it. Me, good afternoon, madam. The visa officer, hello. She mentioned my full name and asked if she got the surname right. I smiled and said, yes, ma'am, you got it right. Visa officer, can I get your I-20 and passport? I gave it to her, still smiling. Okay, that's good. It's always good to smile. It's always a good thing. Which program are you going to study? I responded, I have been awarded an assistantship to study MA Communication at University of Minnesota. Perfectly done. The lady, within a space of 5 seconds, made good use of the strength of her application. She has a full funding scholarship, and that is the strength of her application. And she didn't hesitate to highlight that right in the first question. And she did that very responsibly. Sometimes people overdo it, and it can be a problem, but she did it in a very nice way. I have been awarded a fully funded assistantship to study MA Communication at the university. The question is well answered. Let's continue. Okay, the visa officer, how many other schools did you apply to? Ma'am, I applied to 2 other schools, Michigan State University and Ohio State University. Okay, so look at the question the visa officer is asking and look at the way this lady is answering the question. She's giving direct answers without playing along, without playing around, beating around the bush. And visa officers like that, straightforward responses. Let's continue. Why this program? And I love her answer. I chose MA Communication at the University of Minnesota to develop strategic communication skills, explore media and cultural studies, and engage in interdisciplinary research, preparing for careers in public relations, journalism, and digital media with a renowned faculty and a state-of-the-art facilities. Within a space of 15 to 20 seconds, this lady gave relevant information that is very necessary, things that the visa officers are looking out for. First of all, she highlighted clearly her research interest and reason for studying that program. That is very important. She didn't end there. She established and linked it to her career path, the kind of career she is excited to pursue. And she also talked briefly about the school. It is important to pay attention to her response. As I said, within a space of 20 seconds, this lady captures her purpose of studying the program, she captures her research interest, and she captures her academic or professional goal. Something many people are not able to do. And this is something that I should highlight for people who are preparing for their visa interview. The visa interview is very short, and visa officers are looking for straightforward, direct answers. However, your straightforward, direct answers should not be a cliche. Your straightforward, direct answer should not be a copied or answers you have copied. It should be personal. The visa officer must see that this studies that you want to pursue is personal to you. It is something that you desire, something that interests you. So right from the beginning, right from the answers this lady is giving, you can clearly see that her intent and purpose of studying is clear, it's genuine. She really knows what she wants to study, and she knows why she wants to study that. what she needs it for. And that is something many people don't know, or many people don't pay attention to. Visa officers are interested in your intent. They want to see that students are really passionate and are not copying answers from the internet. So this is not a way to give you answers to copy. No, it is a way to help you think about ways you can present yourself, ways you can make your story genuine, and let the visa officer know your genuine interest as you go. Very, very important. She also talked briefly about her career path, because she said, I want to prepare for career in public relations, journalism, and digital media. She is not linking her purpose of study to a job. That is a different thing. It is always, I always tell people, don't link your purpose of study. In most cases, don't link your purpose of study to a job. Link it to a career path, a broader career that will be beneficial to so many people, including your country, including many organizations, whatever. And that is exactly what this lady did. She didn't say, I'm going to study this program so that I will come and take up a job with Despite Media or come and work with TV3. No. When she's a journalist, when she's a public relations director, when she's a digital media personnel, she can work anywhere. So it's not about where you want to work, it's the kind of career you want to build. Emphasize and focus on career, not a job. Very important. Link your academic aspiration to a career, not a job. I hope you get it. Okay, let's continue. Good. Now, visa officer comes to say, congratulations on your graduate assistantship. What will you be doing as a graduate assistant? Right from this time, you could see some excitement. If I were the applicant, I know I'm getting there. I know I have already convinced the visa officer. So that alone focuses on the strength of this lady's application. Fully funded scholarship. That is why we always advise and always say that people who have fully funded scholarship have a higher advantage of getting their visa approved. However, this lady didn't only show that she had the funding, she also proved her intent and purpose of study, something many people are not able to do. So she said, I will be assisting my department to grade undergraduate, mark script, and assist in classroom discussion. I will also perform other assigned administrative duties. Straightforward as that, right? Then the visa officer comes to say, because if you say this, it triggers a question, right? So the response you give can trigger some question. You must be prepared for that. Now the visa officer, it triggers a new question, and the visa officer to say, at this point, the visa officer is already convinced, but she wants to probe further. So the visa officer asks, what is your qualification? And this is where the lady nailed it. This is what put the stamp and finally convinced the visa officer. She said, I have bachelor's degree in communication with over 5 years of industry experience in public relations. Then the visa officer comes back to say, congratulations, I will be approving your visa. Now, there's something that is clear in this lady's transcript. 1, clear intent and purpose of study. If you look at this transcript, there's nothing about proving ties to home country, because in most cases, as I said, for student visas, one of the key and most important requirements is to prove that you have a genuine intent of studying, is to prove that you have the money. From her response, you could see that she proved her ties through what she said she wants to do. She already have career experience. She has been in the industry. She holds bachelor's in communication. She's just advancing in the field. So there is a clear purpose of study here. There's enough money to pay, and the visa officer knows that under normal circumstances, this lady wouldn't come to America and decide not to go to school. This lady wouldn't come to America just because she's coming to America. This lady is coming to study because she has full funding, and that is an advantage. So in most cases, it doesn't necessarily, you don't have to necessarily even prove that I want to study this program and return back to my home country. No, sometimes those statements are overused. They are cliche. The visa officers have heard this over and over, and when we say them, they know we are lying. You have to do it genuinely. This lady never said, I want to go and study to come back to my home country to work. Those are overly used statements. She expressed herself. She let her story sell. And that is something I want most of you to learn from. Let your story sell. This lady has experience as a communication person, bachelor's in communication, and she's coming to top up to do masters with full funding. That shows serious and that shows genuine intent of study, and that is enough for the visa officer to approve her visa for her. So if you are preparing for your visa interview, make sure that when you go for the visa interview, you answer your questions straightforward with relevant information. 2, make sure that your genuine self appears. Make sure that you sell yourself. Make sure that you don't give cliche answer. Let the visa officer know you are honestly interested in speaking about your own story. That is what will get your visa approved. If you like this, please let me know your thoughts in the comment section, and please subscribe to our channel if you are new here, and share our channels to others who are interested, and if you need specific guideline with visa coaching and all that, please reach out to us at beidlamad@gmail.com or www.beidlamadedu.com. We'll be happy and willing to take you through coaching and help you prepare for your visa interview. As I always tell you, always remember that theology is fine. Trust me.